Hi, my name is Gahiji Hazikimana, and I am a 13-year-old living in southern Rwanda, right near the border of Burundi. I love my country, but there are many issues that must be dealt with. I have to deal with so many problems going on throughout my country. I have trouble providing for my two little sisters ever since my mom and dad died. I held each of their hands as I watched them slip away. HIV/AIDS had ruined their lives. My sisters and I are so fortunate not to have it. I cried all night until my baby sister Callie started crying for food. Ever since then, I've been the caregiver for my family, and it hasn't been easy. Here in Rwanda, most people are trying to live on about $3 a day. Not to mention, we often have to move because we are part of the Tutsi ethnic group, and Hutu people are constantly raiding towns trying to take us. If the health issues and ethnic tensions aren't dealt with soon, even more disease will spread, and the situation I have been put in will be the situation of most children here in Rwanda. There are good things about my country that make me love it. The landscape in my country is breathtaking, filled with rolling hills and volcanoes. There are mountain gorillas throughout, and they truly amaze me. When I was little, my mom took me to the capital, Kigali, which is the nicest place I've ever seen. There is modern architecture, and it is very clean, and everyone looks so friendly. That's not what I'm used to, so it is a welcome change. Now I will talk more about the many issues I face here in Rwanda. HIV/AIDS is less common out in rural areas where I live, but that does not mean it is not there. Everywhere I go, I see one or two people who clearly have the disease. The Rwandan genocide in 1994 did not help. HIV/AIDS was especially prevalent back then to begin with, and then the Hutu people came in and not only killed 800,000 people, 20% of the population, but they also committed many sex crimes. This is how my mother contracted HIV/AIDS. 70% of women who were sexually assaulted during the genocide got the disease. She was very fortunate to get out alive, however, and it was in escaping that she met my father. Since 1994, the prevalence of HIV/AIDS has gone down. However, in 2012, you can still see some of the effects of the genocide. The GDP per capita in my country is $1,300, which is 203rd in the world. This means that the average family earns about $1,300 a year, which is barely enough to live on. This is in comparison to America, where the GDP per capita is $48,100. Keep in mind that the statistic of $1,300 is the average family, and an orphan like myself is not fortunate enough to have that kind of money. The government needs to try to create jobs and boost our hurting economy so that people can get on their feet and are able to get a meal every day. Yes, I love my country, but that does not mean that it does not have its share of issues that must be dealt with in order for it to progress into a successful country that can accommodate the needs of people like me.